Hey Annie, I just wanted to jump in and do a video critique here because I know you're just going back and revisiting this character now that you've done the materials course and the character lighting course. And first instinct is this is really cool stuff. Really like the overall look that you're getting and the color balance and the color palette. You've got a lot of positive things working on. I know that you're looking to still fine tune some stuff, so this is probably my favorite time to make a video critique because this is the time where we're doing general design notes and overall aesthetics, and it's kind of my favorite part of the lighting process. It's like the overall composition and color schemes and all that good stuff. So first of all, I really appreciate that you added some of these reference images. They're a huge help when going through this, and it's really good for me to wrap around because like I don't think I necessarily would have known who this character was initially, but since you included some reference, I was able to do some research. It really helps and allows me to wrap my mind around what you're going for. So I just kind of want to go through some of the reference stuff. I really like the breakup of this background behind her. I think it's very cool that it's kind of like an abstract painting, like it's abstract art. I'm not crazy about the super tight blue halo, but I get that they're trying to do a two-tone thing or a multi-tone thing back there. So I think that's pretty cool. In this one, I really like the kind of like the glowing elements and the super saturated rims and the variation and the detail in the hair. Also, the two-tone background is really great here as well. And same deal here with this one. Something else I'm noticing is that we're getting in all of these a lot of like really dark, like rich dark values that adds a lot of mystery and something that I thought that we could really add to yours as well. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of go through and give a little mock-up based on some of the things that I saw and just kind of give you an idea of what I was thinking. So first of all, one of the things that I was liking about some of these references is that they're using a cooler blue color because the purple magenta has a little bit of warmth to it, and the blue really allows the skin tone to pop forward. So all three of these really use a blue tone around the skin, and so I thought it'd be really nice. Let's see if I grab the right one to make it more of a cooler blue surrounding her. And maybe you can transition this into some more of the magenta purples down here. But I thought like directly around her face, directly around her center of interest, it would be really nice to get some more cooler tones to contrast the warmer skin tone and just get that saturation difference to pop. Then I wanted to start working in some of the darker values. So it's kind of like this core value down her center is, let's see if I can find another reference. Like this is super dark down here. This core value, even though we're getting a lot of shaping and it's not as dark as the other one, I think that one was like a little bit too dark. We're definitely allowing this to go dark in the center to really create that core darkness to create some more shaping, again, some core darkness there. So I went ahead and added a little bit of core darkness there just on the upper body. And then I went ahead and added some down in through the legs here just to create a little bit more shaping because it's a little bit even from left to right across her thighs. So I would just add a little bit of darkening there. And then additionally, see, I darkened up a little bit of her face because I really like the shaping that you're getting, but I think we can make her face a little bit more mysterious, a little bit more, it's like adding interest by pulling back a little bit and allowing some of these areas to go a little bit darker and really just getting her one eye to pop out. Or really either eye, but just I would make half of her face a little bit darker and then just have the one eye read. From there, I did some things like adding some... there's an extra darkness there on the boots. Somebody made a comment that the boots were getting a little even, and I totally agree with that. I think those can go a little bit darker. And then I just drew in some extra rim lights. The rim lights that you're getting now are nice, but they're a little bit... like you can see it up around here. They're a little... monochromatic. They're a little, I guess, just not that saturated. And I think we can really push these blues and magentas, like really get a lot of blue rim on the screen right side, and I did a lot of magenta rim on the screen left side. And I really think that could help create shaping and then just kind of add to this character's kind of the hero colors. And then lastly, since I darkened down all this core stuff, I thought this belt buckle was kind of popping out, so just kind of toned that down slightly. And then here's a little before and after. Again, it's not perfect. Again, I just made these alterations in Photoshop, so you could certainly make those improvements better in 3D and in the comp and everything. But just kind of an idea of where I would go. It's again just some to recap. There's the blue on the background to make her skin tone pop forward, getting some central core darkness down her interior to really create some more shaping, especially in the legs and in the boots. And then I would also, I didn't put this in there, but this was one of the things that I thought I would also really, I would really hit this sword and make sure that that's really popping forward. So I would say the areas to hit would be her, to really focus on getting attention would be like her eye and this part of her face. And then there's a lot of like glowing hand stuff in the reference if you wanted to do something like that. But if not, I would say eye and then getting the sword to be the brightest part, like a nice shimmery edge and a little bit of reflection on there to really make that pop forward, I think would help out a lot. So that's it. So if you have any questions, just let me know, and I can't wait to see the progress. Happy lighting.